All right, so we're going to spend some time warming up. We're going to go through the exercises that we're going to do for our assessment, just so you're clear on what that looks like before you have to actually count. And then we'll use those same exercises to add on to the workout tonight. So basically what you see is what you're going to get for the rest of the time, and we'll just add variations to have more fun with it. So all that to say, let's get warmed up. I'm glad you guys are here with me again. Take a big inhale, stretch, and I'm hoping that you guys can see me okay. I have a light on here, so if for whatever reason you can't see me, then just we'll go from there. All right, so we're gonna start hinging at our hips here. So come down, hinge, and then right back up. So just adding on. So this is a flat back hinge, like pushing your butt back, and then lifting up over here. So we're just waking up those hamstrings. And let's do one more time. And then we're gonna add more. So now you're gonna hinge. So hinge at your hips, hold, reach your arms up, reach your arms back, and then all the way up. Let's do it again. So hinge down, reach your arms forward and back, and then all the way up. And let's do it again. One more time. Hinge, reach forward and back, and then all the way up. Good. Take your hands right behind you and clasp them together. You're going to roll your shoulders back and lift your chest nice and tall. Good. From here, we're going to go into a squat position. So reach your hands down in front of you, squat down, and then we're going to come all the way up, reach the hands behind, and stretch. Let's do it again. Deep squat down, and then hands behind, and stretch. One more time. Nice and low. And then hands behind and stretch, and then moving on. So first thing is arm up and over. We're going to lateral bend to the side, and then switch to the other side. Don't worry, we'll get moving here really quickly. And one more time. All right, now I need you to take a step with your right foot, and as you lunge, okay, so as you lunge into a curtsy lunge, you're gonna take the arm overhead, and then switch to the other side. Lunge, and tip. Good, and let's do one more on each side. Lunge, and last one. And that. All right, so stretched out a little bit, mobilized. We're gonna get into a little bit a heart rate exercise just to get you going. So I want you to do fast feet here on the spot. So feet are hip distance apart. Okay, fast feet. Can you guys all see me? Can you give me a thumbs up? Can you see me? Okay, perfect. On my screen, it looks like a shadow, so I just want to make sure. All right, so we're gonna have a little trainer call out. So if I say up, you're gonna jump, just like this, little jump. If you don't wanna jump right away, you can lift your heels. So I say up, you're gonna jump. If I say down, you're gonna touch the ground. So touch the ground, and then come right back to your fast feet. If I say right, okay, you're gonna take a right turn, okay? Actually, right turn, I know. And then left, and if I say left, you're gonna take a left turn, and then right, back to center, okay? So if you get totally confused, just shuffle your feet, you're gonna be just fine. And we'll intensify those here in just a little bit. All right, so you gotta be listening. So down, and I'll do it with you. Up, down, up, right. So just shuffle to the right, left, right, left, down, left, right, up, 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 down, 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 and take a little breather, heel digs to the front. All right, so we're gonna do it again. We're gonna intensify just a little bit. So a little heel dig, stretch out your calves, and then take your heels to your backside, heels up, and just step side to side. And now we're gonna move on. So now you're down, you have the option to stay with that first down if you want to, okay? If you wanna make down harder, you're gonna come back into a squat thrust, and then back up. So that's an option. So try a couple, squat thrust, back into those fast feet, okay? Your up is still gonna be the same, but you're gonna add a reach. So try a couple of reaches, just like that. And then your left and right are gonna be side shuffles, okay? Fast feet to the sides. It's not a shuffle, it's a fast feet. There's a little difference, all right? So if you need to stay with the first options, you can do that. If you wanna intensify, then you're gonna go right there with me. All right, so fast feet, okay, fast feet. Let's do right, So right, 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 move to the side, left, right, left, right, up, 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 down, up, up, down, left, moving on left, right, up, up, right, left, right, down, down, up, 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 and done. All right, heel digs to the front. Hopefully your brain's awake, okay? You're warmed up, heart rate is higher. And now we are going to move through our assessment exercises only as an introduction, not as counting. All right, so first up, if you want to use weights at all during this time, you can, completely up to you. We're gonna do squats first. So if you're using weights, you're gonna put them right above your shoulders and you'll squat down and up. So just know you're gonna have an assessment in a little bit, so don't burn out in the warm-up. We're only gonna do 30 seconds at a time, okay? So that's easy. All right, 30 seconds, get ready, get set, and go. So feet just a little wider than hips, chest nice and high, and from that side view, looks like that. Pushing your backside down low. And again, just get warmed up, get comfortable using your weights. Try to regulate your breathing a little bit after that small cardio warm up. And we're almost done. And time. All right, so you can set your weights down. You won't need them for the next one. Next up is jumping jacks. We'll start in 5 seconds. Modification jacks are tapping side to side. And if you do those during your assessment, you'll count every time your hands go overhead. Go. So regular jumping jacks at your own pace, your own level. Keeping in mind there's more to come. Perfect. Landing softly in your heels. I'm getting hot already. All right, keep it coming, guys. You're in that final countdown. You have 8 seconds to go. Perfect. 2 and 1 and done. All right, so next up we're gonna go down to the ground. We'll be on our back doing a chest press. So grab a set of weights, whatever you want. And it looks like this. We'll start with our hands right above our chest. Our feet are on the ground, and we're gonna bring our elbows down and then press right up. Go ahead and begin now. And the goal here is to squeeze your chest as you press up. And generally, this is a great way to work the chest without putting a lot of stress on the shoulders. So hopefully you're experiencing good feelings here. And we're almost done, a couple more. And that's your timer right there. So set yourself back up. And again, lunges is next. So if you want to use weight for lunges, you're sure welcome to do that. And these are alternating lunges, shoulders back. We're gonna step back into a lunge and step forward. Here we go, begin. So just keep your shoulders lined over your hips. And your weights can be up here on your shoulders if you prefer. Or again, body weight is always a great option. If lunges bother your knees, all right, you have the option to do a glute squeeze and just extend the leg behind you. Sometimes too many knee bends are not healthy on the knees. So one more time and done. You can set those weights down for a brief moment. Side shuffles are next. So we already did the fast feet side to side movement. This one is actually a bigger movement side to side. So here we go. I'm going to show you the low impact option. It looks like this, side stepping, just like that, no jump. Perfect. Keep it going. So keep in mind, these things are all going to be exercises you'll be counting in the next round. Nice job, nice job. Keep going. One more time. And done. Whew. All right, one dumbbell only for this next exercise, and you are gonna hold it by the head of the bell, okay, the head of the dumbbell. So it's hanging down your back, your elbows are in, and you're gonna press up, straighten your arms, and go back down. It's a little bit different than a regular tricep extension. So try it this way. You're gonna like the results. You're gonna work on better posture, okay? It's a little bit gentler on the elbows and shoulders. And I want you to try to keep your chin up off of your chest as much as you can. So you feel that postural alignment happening in your upper back. Woo! And one more time, and done. All right, next up is a plank. So you can do knee plank, toe plank, elbow plank, your choice. You're just gonna make sure and record whatever you do next time around. So this is your knee plank, toe plank, and you can also come to your elbows. All right, 30 seconds, you hold. So generally the elbow plank is a little more challenging on the abdominals, whereas the upper body or the hand plank is a little harder for the shoulders. So you can kind of choose which one feels best for you to start with. And we are trying to keep our low backs from swaying, so keep tight and done. All right, back to our feet. Your last exercise is a deadlift. So grab a set of weights, roll your shoulders back in place, and it's just that same hinge from the warm-up, the first warm-up. We're gonna push our butt back, knees are soft, and then we'll stand back up. Ready? And begin. So it's down and up. And I know you're all trying to look at me, but if you can look out in front of you instead of lifting your chin, your neck will thank you. So look out in front. Perfect, good job. We're almost there. And last one, and done. All right, so those are your exercises. This is where you get ready with a note card or a phone or whatever, and you're gonna keep track of your exercise reps, okay? And also how much weight you used for each round. We're gonna go 1 minute on the clock for each exercise. You'll have time after each exercise to write everything down, so I'll give you that. The other thing is when we're doing a bilateral exercise like lunges or side shuffling, okay? Make sure you note if you're counting down and back as 1 or each different direction is 1, okay? So keep in mind that everybody looks at it differently, and I don't care which way you do it, however you want to and you'll remember best is fine. But just keep that in mind. So 1 minute, I'll call out 30 seconds as we go, so you know how much time you have left, but I want you to push hard. Squats is first, so get your weights ready to go for squats, as heavy as you're comfortable going, knowing that you still have more workout after this, okay? So you're going for quality movement, all the way down, all the way up, but quick as well. Ready, set, and begin. So count your reps. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna turn sideways just so you can see a nice depth of range here. Chest is up high. Weights carry down by your side if you prefer, or out in front of you. You guys are doing awesome. 30 seconds in, that means you're halfway. Come on. Good, just like you're sitting in a chair. Push your booty back as low as you can go and drive through the heels. Nice job, you're almost there. 5 seconds. And time. All right, take this time right now to record your reps. You can just say squat, however much weight you used, and how many reps you did. Jumping jacks are next. So we are gonna get going here in just about 10 seconds. Once I seal you back on the screen, ready to rock again. Again, jumping jacks, It's a full jack with your heels to the ground and your hands overhead, or it's a modified jack right here. All right, in 4 seconds, get ready, get set, 1 minute, begin. Come on, up. As fast as you can go. Touch those fingers overhead. You want to work to the highest ability that you can. Doing great. You are halfway right now. Come on, keep the same pace. You're almost there. I know your calves are getting tired. Keep pushing. Allow yourself to be uncomfortable, it's okay. Final countdown. 5 seconds. And time. All right, record those numbers and whether or not you modified or you did full on. All right, we are gonna go to the ground next. I know that you're breathing a little heavy, but I think you're gonna be okay. Hopefully you didn't hit over the point of the highest level of intensity that you could go to. So chest presses, again, you choose your weight. Chest presses, go heavy if you can. And let's make sure our elbows are going right above the ground and then hands press right above the chest. So get ready in 3, 2, 1, begin right here. And you're actively squeezing your chest on the way up. All right, you passed 30 seconds right now. Should be getting a little bit challenging at this point. Who knew that 1 minute of chest presses would be this challenging? Come on, drive it home. Final countdown, 5 seconds right now. Done, time is up. All right, record those chest presses. Woo, that felt good. You might want to give yourself a little stretch while you're at it after you've written those numbers down and start thinking about lunges next. Remember, it's a bilateral exercise, so you can count 1 on each side, okay, individually, or you can do right and left as 1. Just make sure you make a note of that because it'll be a big difference if you don't. All right, getting ready. Get your weight ready either on your shoulders, by your sides. Maybe you're just doing body weight, whatever works for you. Get ready. And let's begin right here. So we lunge. Gotta find my balance. So remember, we're not sacrificing form for speed. But we are challenging ourselves to push high levels of intensity and work to the best of our ability. We're also going deep in those lunges. Remember, if your knees are bothering you, this is where you land. Right here. Over halfway. Come on. Legs are burning, that's all right. You're doing something good. Come on, keep it up. Final countdown, you've got 5 seconds. How many more can you do? Time, right there. Woo. Again, right? That felt awesome. Feels good to move our bodies. So kick those heels up. Start thinking about shuffling because that's where you're going next. So make sure your space is safe. You don't have weights or water bottles in your way. And remember, choose a distance. Like I'm gonna use my mat as my distance so that it's the same next time. So if you have like kind of marking spots on your floor, maybe like a little crack in the floor you wanna use as one marking and then another. Okay, just try to make it consistent for next time, like at the end of the session. All right, in 5 seconds we go. Ready, set, and begin. Or it's a side shuffle or it's side stepping. But your butt is nice and low, your chest is up, and your arms are kind of athletic. They're not just hanging out, you're athletic. I'm gonna really push side to side. You can do this. All right, that's halfway. You can keep this up for 30 seconds more. I know you can. That heart rate's getting high. Okay, just take some deep breaths whenever you can. Try to exhale deep into the abdominals. Final 10 seconds. We've got this. You're gonna finish strong. And time is up. Whew. All right, take a little walk. That one will get you every time on it. All right, the next one is the tricep overhead extension with one dumbbell. And remember, it's hanging down your back. You're holding on to the bell of the dumbbell, or the head of the dumbbell, however you look at it. And you're getting a nice extension, okay, through the arms all the way up. And you're lowering it down as low as comfortable. And you can walk around if you need to. Be careful you don't hit your head. All right, we go in 5 seconds. Dumbbells start up. Okay, start up, full extension. Brace the core and begin. We lower down, press up. Now we're keeping control, right? We're not just bouncing around through this movement. Chin is off of our chest. I like to walk around here. You can too. A full press up every single time. All right, it should be getting hard at this point. You are at halfway, and you need to decide right now that you're gonna keep going. You have to slow down, it's okay, but you're not gonna stop. Come on, work with it. Push past the point of comfort, it's okay. Just a short amount of pain. Come on, you've got 8 seconds to go. You can finish this up. And time is up. Whew. That one burns every time. Oh, I love that new positioning of the dumbbell. Hope you guys do too. Such a different way to do tricep extensions. All right, so shake out those arms. Good news is your arms don't really have to do anything on the next one. Deadlifts are next. So go heavy if you have heavy weights. All right, we're gonna start in 5 seconds. So weights ready, shoulders are back. You're gonna have your hands right in front of your thighs and you're just sliding down. Remember, you're pushing your butt back. Ready, set, and begin. Hinge and rise. And again, we're working fast, but we're not compromising form. Our chin is pulled in just a little bit and we're looking in front of us. Think snappy hips, kind of like when you do kettlebell swings, kind of that same motion. Should feel those hamstrings pulling tight. Now everybody reset your shoulder blades back and together. You're over halfway, good job. Now think about this, if your arms are rolling forward, I need you to keep the shoulder blades pulled together as you go down. It's gonna keep good posture in the back. All right, 10 seconds to go. Come on, you should even feel your core engaging a little bit here. And time is up. Oh, good job. You know what I forgot? The plank was supposed to be before that. So we're gonna do plank as our final exercise. And then we will reset And we're gonna move through those same exercises, making them more challenging as we go. So in 10 seconds, we're gonna go down into the plank of your choice. Go as hard as you can. So your hardest level, if the regular plank is easy, then you're gonna float one leg for the half time, and then the other half time you'll float the other leg. Here we go. Again, if it's easy, you're floating a leg. If it's a challenge just the whole plank, then you do that. Good, but you gotta keep those hips rotated no matter which position you're in. You can't let them rotate one way or the other. Woo! I always feel this more in my leg than I do in my abdominals when I'm on one leg. That's all right. All right, guys, getting ready. If you were on one leg, you're switching to the other side right here. That means you're halfway for those of you that are in a whole regular plank. And you're pressing away from the ground, staying nice and sturdy. Good job, good job. You got final 10 seconds to go. We're all gonna stay up, right? Almost there, 5-second countdown. And time is up. All right. So record what you did, whether you're on your hands, your toes, lifting one leg, whatever it was. And after you're done, take a few stretches here, and then we'll reset. So we're gonna go back to our squats. This time we're gonna work for 90 seconds, okay, for each exercise. We're gonna start with either low weight. Actually, let's all start low weight and work up, okay? So we're gonna start low weight and go to high weight, all right? Or if it's an exercise that is more resistance or agility, then we'll go low intensity, high intensity. All right, so start with your lowest weight. It's called run the rack. I have 3 different sets of weights. If you only have 2 different sets of weights, the way that you can do this is do body weight on the first one, add 1 dumbbell on the second one, add 2 dumbbells on the last one, whatever you want to do, but gradually making it harder. So let me get my timer set. 90 seconds on the clock. And get ready, get set, starting light. Here we go, squat it down. So whether it's body weight or one weight, you choose. And you don't have to go fast, okay? You can just go regular pace. Another way to make it harder is to actually slow things down. So if you have minimal weight or you don't want to lift a lot of weight, you can slow your squats down to make it more challenging in those higher intensity levels. Okay, we're gonna have a quick weight change right here. Quickly change weight. Come on, right back at it. Still bracing our core nice and tight. Just pretend you have high-waisted pants on that are nice and tight. Keeping those abdominals pulled in. Woo! Do we feel those first squats we did? Yes, we do. Now, I know you might not want to do heavier weight, but I want you to try it. Ready? Set. Grab your heavier weight quickly. Get right back after it. And again, if you don't have heavier weight, go 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Oh, baby. If you've got heavy weight, you've got to have extra strength in the core to support your back. So draw it in tight. Exhale deep through the abdominals. You guys are doing awesome. And one more. And done. All right, that was fun. Take some rotation side to side. And let your low back have a break. And then kick your heels up a little bit. And we're gonna move into jumping jacks next. So regular jumping jacks is actually going to be our baseline. So regular jumping jacks is your baseline. The next level, squat jacks with a little bounce. Squat, bounce, all right? And then your final round of jumping jacks is jack, arms up. Okay, so here and here. It's a little bit harder than you think. So that's where we're gonna go. Get ready. Regular jumping jacks, set, and go. And remember, if your regular jumping jacks are tap jacks, awesome. You do that. Good, make sure you're landing in your heels. We don't wanna have our knees turning in like this. Knees turn out toward our toes. And maybe you want to do regular jacks the whole time, but you just want to go faster to intensify. You can do that too. Okay, next up, we go to our squat jack. Ready, set, go. Squat, bounce the center. Squat, bounce the center. Here's a low impact option, okay? Right here. Just a little mini bounce in the middle if you want. Still adding intensity, but keeping it soft on the knees. Woo! Feels good. You've got 5 seconds left. We're gonna go into those regular jack, pencil jack. Ready, set, go. Here goes, out, right here. So it's side, up. Your feet are doing the same thing. It's just your arms that are changing. Good job. You only have 10 seconds to go, so can you go faster? Come on, really feel that you're in your highest level. One more jack, and done. Whew, that was hard. Okay, lunges. So now here's one way that you can work with your lunges going from low to high. Maybe you start with one weight, okay? And it's just switching sides every time. And then you can add 2 weights, and then you can add a heavier weight if you have it, okay? You can start body weight and go up from there. Again, I have 3 sets. I'm gonna rock it. We'll see. It's gonna be hard. All right, your lightest set or body weight. Get ready and begin. Shoulders back. And again, we're not moving fast. We're in control. And your front knee should line up over your shoelaces. And you're just thinking straight down. And again, options, glute squeezes. And that is just fine. All right, get ready, change weight right here. Grab your heavier weight. Come on, you can do this. Drive off of your front heel. So push up. And remember, if you don't want to go heavier, then you go slower to make it harder. That's slow on the way down. It's slow on the way up. Now reset your shoulders, lift your chest. Get ready, heavier weight. Final round, right here. Oh man, our legs are gonna start shaking, that's okay. Just breathe through it. You got it. You came to work hard tonight, and you're getting what you came for. So even with just strength training, right, our heart rate can get up. We can work in those high intensity zones. One more lunge. Do it. Done. How was it? It's burning, isn't it? All right, little stretch. I keep skipping things. We have chest presses next, okay? So we're gonna go down to the ground, our lightest weight. Make sure you kind of have all your weights off to the side so you don't have to be rolling around looking for them. You don't wanna waste any time doing those reps. So make sure, you know, you have a light set on each side, a heavy set on each side, and then your ninja set after that. All right, here we go. Beginning in 8 seconds. Actually 5, sorry. Ready, and go. Chest presses, feet on the ground. Squeeze as you bring those weights up over your chest. Not over your neck, just right to the lower ribs. And again, if you want to work harder, go slower. That'll give you more intensity. It'll just feel like more weight is really what I'm trying to tell you. And new weights. Okay, reach over, grab your second set, and just keep on moving. Try to let your arms move at the same pace. Sometimes one arm's stronger than the other. Challenge your arms to move at the same pace. Come on, you got this. All right, in 5 seconds, we're going for our heaviest weight. It's okay to hit failure, okay? And grab those next weights quickly. Remember, if all you get is like 5 reps in and then you had to stop, it's okay. But work to that point of muscle failure. It's good, it's good. Challenge for our brains and our bodies. Come on, you've got 5 seconds, we're doing it. And last rep, done. Woo. All right, so shake out, open your arms, take a stretch to the side. All right, we're gonna move on. We come back to our feet and we go into our side shuffle. So our arm's gonna break, our legs have to work hard, and you're wondering what we're gonna do to make these harder, aren't you? Looks like this. So level 1, or the easiest level, is your side shuffles. Okay, whether that's side stepping or moving quickly. Level 2, okay, your level up, you're gonna touch the ground, okay, at each side, right here. And you can touch outside or you can touch inside, I don't care. But I want you to alternate your hands. So if you go to this side and touch inside, you gotta go to this side and touch inside. Just like you do outside, either one. Okay, ready? Oh, your final round, sorry. Okay, your final one is a jump side to side, just like that. That's your highest level of intensity. So 30 seconds to start us off, ready, go. Come on, fast feet. Remember, athletic arms. Whew. I know they don't really want to feel athletic right now because they're tired, but hold them tight. Remember, options. You can stay here and work just as hard. Doing great, 5 seconds. And then we add that squat on either side with the touchdown if we can. And go. Add the squat. I think I need to do it on the inside. There we go. And remember, it's not a lean, it's not a rounded back, it's a drop and pick something up, chest high. Come on. Stay agile, stay fast. 5 seconds. Next level, right? Add the jump. Looks like this. If you don't want to jump, heels off the ground. Toes stay grounded. Even if you're not jumping, continue to reach those arms. Come on, you can do this. Get uncomfortable. Breathe hard. 8 seconds. And time is up. You did it. Woo! Okay. So get a small drink if you need one. We're gonna keep it rolling. Okay, so this one, you remember it because you, as soon as you pick up a weight, your triceps are gonna remind you. Okay, we go overhead. Elbows are up, and we press up and down. If your shoulders, neck, back do not feel good lifting heavy weight with this move, again, to intensify, you're gonna use a lighter weight and just go slow down, slow back up. And then if you don't wanna lift any heavier, you're gonna go even slower, okay? So your middle range is 2 counts down. Your highest intensity range is 4 down, 4 up. That's only if you're not changing weight. That make sense? Kind of makes sense? Okay, here we go. Lightest weight, 30 seconds on the clock. Chin off your chest and begin. Press up. Just a nice even tempo. Remember, full extension at the top, not locking the elbows, but squeezing your triceps at the top. Good work. And you might feel your back want to sway like this. Keep your hips tucked under a little bit to prevent that from happening. It's a postural thing, guys. All right, gonna change weight right here, or keep the same weight and go slower. And again, you're holding onto the bell, okay, or the head of the dumbbell. And again, you can work harder by lowering that weight further down your back. Ow! I'm hurting with you guys, I promise. Sometimes staggering your stance helps if you sway your back. So some little tips. Guess what? Heavier weight or slow down and keep the same weight. Oh, all right. We're gonna see how this works. Can you keep your elbows tucked in? I think this position really helps to prevent your elbows from flaring, doesn't it? Oh, come on, you can do this. Breathe. Chin off the chest so you can breathe. 5 seconds, you're gonna finish. 3, 2, done. We did it. We've got 2 exercises left. I don't know if I can lift any more weights. Okay, plank is next. So if you already did plank in that level with the leg off the ground, hey, that's your middle, that's now your middle zone. And if you want to go to your hardest zone, it's going to be an arm and a leg. So it'll be opposite arm and leg for the hardest zone, okay? You get to choose where you want to be. It's a 90-second plank, so you can start on your knees, go to your toes, and then choose a leg lift, or I'll give you some options. All right, here we go. Regular plank position, 30 seconds, and we're off. So just enjoy this basic plank because you know it's gonna get rocking. It's okay to start easy. Don't feel bad about this. You got a whole nother minute coming your way. Just focus on deep exhales. All right, next level, right? Okay, you're either, if you're on your knees, you're going to your toes. If you were on your toes, maybe lift the leg. I'll tell you when it's halfway so you can switch legs, okay? So keep holding and switch legs right here. Remember, final 30 seconds. Okay, you're gonna go kind of Superman, one arm, one leg, if that's your next level. I'm gonna go up to my hands to do that and hopefully not fall. All right, next level. Okay, if you were just in a regular plank, go to a leg lift. I'll tell you when it's halfway. Come on, you gotta fight the rotation here. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your back. And switch sides right here. Lengthen. You can do this. Come on, 8 seconds, we're not dropping. Stay up. 3, 2, time. Good job. All right, deadlifts to finish off this whole circuit. Starting light, medium, heavy, or you can do body weight with hinges, and then add, one dumbbell at your chest, and then add some more. You choose. All right, the key here, again, if we roll our shoulders forward, we're not correcting posture. What corrects our posture is if our shoulders are back as we tip over. Let's try it right here. The shoulders are down and back as we tip. Good, so if you feel like that's something you struggle with and you're not quite sure how to get it right, okay, one thing that you can do is take your hands behind your back, and you can't roll forward in this position. So if you're wondering if you struggle with that, you can test it out right there. We're gonna go to the next level, so grab your weights. Round 2, get back into it as soon as you can and reset your body. Just think about pinching your shoulder blades around your spine. Good job. And again, knees are soft. We never want to lock out our knees on this exercise. Remember, if you don't have heavy weights, you're going slower to intensify. All right, next level of weights. Grab them now. Come on, we got this. So if you have the same weights, you're just going to go 2 counts down, 2 counts back up. Make it a little more challenging. Good job, guys. Just 15 seconds to go. We've got this. I think you're gonna really enjoy how you feel tomorrow. All right, one more time, and done. Woo! Great work. All right. So we are mostly done. We're gonna have one little finisher here. We are gonna go back to that trainer call out that we did in the warm up, okay? But now we're really gonna rock it. So we're gonna just fire up our heart rate for just another 2 minutes, okay? That's it, 2 minutes. And then, actually I lied to you, 3 minutes. And then we will stretch and cool down. So 3 minutes on the clock. Let me find my timer here. And, all right. So remember, fast feet is where you're gonna start. You have the option to make your right go to the side and your left go to the other side, or you can do the shuffle, the fast feet, okay, the fast feet shuffles. You have up as a jump, you have down as a squat thrust, or you can just do a squat to the ground. So lots of options. Get ready, we'll take a break after every minute, and go, fast feet, up, down. Okay, I'm just giving you some options. Down, down, can also be here. Up, right, left, right, up, left, right, down, right, left, right, up, down, right, woo, left, right, up, down, and recover. You got a 10-second recovery, and then we'll go again. All right, 3, 2, fast feet, come on. Up, down, left, right, up, left, right, up, down, right, left. You guys are doing great. Right, left, up, right, left, down, and done. Rest for a moment. You have one more round. One final round, and then we stretch. In 3, 2, 1, right. Come on, move a little faster. Left, right, up, left, up, right, down, right, left, up, down, right, up, left, up, right, down, up, down, up, and done. All right, hopefully your heart is pumping and you enjoyed that. And we're gonna go through a nice flow sequence to stretch yourselves out. So get a small drink. And we'll move on. All right. So we're gonna start kind of where we began in our warm up, just with a nice hinge. So flat back, and then reach your arms up. This time I want you to squeeze your butt, lean back a little. Really feel a nice stretch in the abdominals. And let's do that again. Hinge, and lift up. Good. And now we're gonna walk it all the way out into a downward facing dog. So walk yourself out, downward facing dog. Hips press up nice and high. We're gonna lift our right leg up and send it forward. into a lunge. So back leg is straight here, lunging. And then we're gonna drop our back knee and take our right arm and open it up overhead. Open it up. Good job. And bring the hand right back down to the ground. Push yourself up off of the ground. I want you to tuck your back knee underneath your hips. So now you're 90-90. You can release your back toes if you want to, and then really press your bottom, your left shin to the ground. Open your arms to the side, and we're gonna take a rotation. So imagine you're holding a stick, and I want you to rotate to your right. Rotate to your right. And then hold that stick, like hold your arms as wide as you can. Now the next one's gonna be a little more challenging. You're gonna go back to center, and now you're gonna rotate to your left. Okay, so you're opening your body up quite a bit here. So just go as far as you can, keeping the arms the same distance apart. And then go right back to the center. Good job. Take your hands back down to the ground. Tuck your back toes and send your front leg back into your downward facing dog. We're gonna walk our hands back to our feet. Bend your knees and roll up. And let's start it over again. Hinging at our hips. And lift your arms up, up and back. Maybe taking that back bend a little bit deeper. And one more time. Hinge. And lift it all the way up. Squeeze your butt. And get ready to take it into your downward facing dog. So hinge, walk out, downward facing dog. And we'll lift our left leg up and send it forward into a lunge. However you can get there is just fine. Just keep your back leg straight for a moment. And then drop your back knee to the ground. Good job. And we'll open our left arm up. If you want to keep your back leg off the ground, you can do that. And then bring your hand back to the center. You're going to slide your back knee in just a touch. And we're going to go 90-90 in the hips. We're going to tuck our hips, press our right shin to the ground. It's a great stretch for the hip flexor and quad. And then open out to the side. You're going to feel this right through the mid-back. If you didn't feel it before, I even felt it a little bit in my abdominals. So it just depends where you're tight. First, you're going to rotate towards your front leg. So big stick in your hand. And hold. Breathe. Keep pressing your shin down. It's really common to want to let our hips go back. Keep them tucked. And then back to center. Retuck the hips if you need to. Open to the other side. Keep pressing your knee and shin down. Your front knee, you want to keep it pressing open. Don't let it rock in. Good job. And we're going to bring it right back through the center. And hands to the ground. Tuck your back toes. Send your front leg back into that downward facing dog. And from here, we're gonna crouch down. So we gently lift our heels, we crouch. It's a great shin stretch. And then we press our heels back to the ground. Let's do it again. And crouch. And heels down one more time. And crouch. Heels down. And then we're gonna go to our knees. So lower yourself to your knees. Rock back into a child's pose. All right, another wonderful stretch. Take your left arm and weave it underneath. Weights are in the way here. So weave it underneath, and you can stay right here. If you want a little more, take your right arm and lift it up, and you're gonna enjoy a nice deep stretch in that mid to low back. Most likely on the left side. You can put a little pressure, okay, with your left arm into the ground, and you're gonna feel that behind your shoulder. And then relax back down to the ground, and we'll switch to the other side. Right arm will thread, and you can stay here. Left arm will lift. And again, you're pressing your right arm to the ground. And then come back through the center. And you're gonna roll yourself up, either just seated here on your knees, or you can come all the way up on your knees. Take your hands, lift them up, And you're gonna place them down your back, kind of like that tricep exercise, right? So place them right here, lift your chin off your chest, and hold. So actively pressing your elbows back. Now take your right hand, place it on your left elbow, and just give it a little bit more of a tug to elongate those triceps. And switch sides. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and release our arms. And we're gonna move on. Take your right leg, okay, cross it over in kind of a figure four. If this isn't comfortable, you can sit with your foot in, okay, wherever you're most comfortable. But I just want you to lift your chest up first, and then we're gonna hinge forward at our hips. Without rounding, we're just hinging. It's a good release in your glutes. All right, let's move it on to the other side. So switch sides, cross the leg, sit up tall to begin with. Again, work with your flexibility, whatever you've got, and then hinge forward a little bit. So our assessment, our second part of assessment, and the thing that we're gonna focus on this month is actually lifestyle assessments. And the first one is sleep. The second one is nutrition. Next one is hydration and stress, self-talk, and exercise. So those are the 6 things that we're going to focus on for this month. And you're going to rate yourself. Go ahead and open your legs wider. I want you to rate I'll send this out in an email, but you're going to rate yourself as well on a scale from 1 to 5. 1 is could use some work, and 5 is great. And when we talk about stress, it's more how you manage your stress, because you can't really get rid of stress. That's kind of impossible if we live on this earth, okay? But we can manage it in healthy ways. So I want you to make an assessment. Different seasons, we sometimes struggle more with different areas. Okay, I feel like sometimes coming out of winter, we're like a little rusty. So good to just touch base. So go ahead and take a side bend. And our blog will also reflect these topics as well. And switch to the other side. So if you want to write them down, I can say them to you again, or you can wait for an email, whatever works. But sometimes it's nice to have them in with your assessments. But I'll tell you right now what they are one more time. So sleep, nutrition, hydration, stress management, self-talk, and exercise. Okay, so those are the things to think about and assess how you're doing currently. And then just on a weekly basis, we'll touch in on one of those for each week. And then hopefully by the end of the month, you're gonna be upwards swinging on the high range for the great range for all of those, okay? So thank you guys for joining me tonight. So fun to see you guys. I'm here to, I can hang out and chat if you need to or want to or have time. If you have to get going, then have a wonderful night. And I will see you on Wednesday.